Yo, 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 what's up? Is anybody there? Ouch. Man, these headphones are broke or something. Let's see. It looks like we just had a closer below a level and then a little push down. I wonder if Ty or somebody took that. Yeah, I know. I was lit in bed for like a tiny bit, and I was literally in my head like, man, if I could just stay up a little bit longer, I'll be able to schedule my stream and then be ready. And yeah, next thing you know, I opened my eyes and I realized it was an hour later than pre-London. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I just fell asleep and didn't even know it, really. Yeah, it was I was way too tired. Yeah, I know. Overslept. Man, these headphones are cooked. Let's see if I can't post this link on my Instagram real quick. Yo, Grant, how's it going, man? Welcome. Good to have you here. I'm just getting this link posted to my Instagram real quick. I'm just gonna post that I'm live super quickly. Marvin, oh man, Sleeping Beauty, yeah. Yeah, I don't think anything happened anyways. It's not like I really, yeah, it's not like I missed anything, is it? What even happened? Loose Unit, what's up, brother? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Like the stream. Let's get it popping here. I'm going to be here for a while. Basic, what's up, bro? Welcome, my brother. Yeah. I missed a break even, really? I'm guessing that would have been... Ew, yeah, I know, bro. Sheesh. I'm guessing that would have been right there, but I almost died. I almost died is crazy, but yeah. Char's doing nothing except rob me. I feel that so much. You wouldn't even know how much I feel that, to be honest. That is the most relatable thing I've ever heard in my life. I'm your morning routine now. Well, what better morning routine is there than to have Pez as your morning routine? Wake up, get to work, whack on some Pez trades. That's exactly what you need, bro. That is exactly what you need. Yeah, let's see if we can close back into this range, to be honest. Maybe if we close back into this range, I'll take a buy position. Big man things. Oh, nice. Yeah, I seen Ty's live. Yeah, first time he went live in a while, I think. I wonder what he's been doing. Slacking off. Yo, I heard that you, bruh. We looking for buys if we close back in? Yeah, I'll be looking for a buy if we close back in, I'd say. Possibly. It'll look a little bit ugly with the wicks on each side of that previous candle, but I mean, what else can you, like, what can you ask for these days? What can you expect these days? I'm a sleeping boy. Yeah, legit. Sleeping way too much. I'm slacking, man. I'm slacking. How dare I fall asleep? Honestly, how dare I? I think my body was low-key telling me, like, bro, you need to sleep, though. Because I was actually in bed. And I was like, I would like my eyes would close and I'd be like trying to like move my toes to try and keep myself awake. Miss just called me and I was like piss off as his life. Yeah, that's sick. That's sick. See if we can put a level right there. It's kind of within a bigger range, but it's all good as a level. I feel like I think it's actually a pretty strong level. Now at that point, you know you have to sleep low key, yeah. But I didn't even wake up to an alarm. I just woke up, so I was like, damn. I mean, it's kind of lucky that I even woke up. I guess my body was like, bro, there's a setup coming soon. My subconscious started screaming to my conscious. You thought you would never wake up? I don't know. I was so tired that it was probably possible. No sleep till the Rari in the garage, legit. Yeah, gotta keep grinding, man. I can't be sleeping, dude. I can't be sleeping. Oh, yeah, I meant for London. Like, I was lucky I woke up so early. Like, I didn't sleep for that long. I used to do a 30-minute power nap after night shift and went to school after. Yeah, it's tough, eh? That's grind right there. Yeah, that's when you know you're in absolute grind mode for sure. Yeah, power naps are the way to go, man. Especially when you don't try. There's no better sleep than when you're trying to stay up, but you can't help it but fall asleep, right? There's no better sleep you ever get. Oh my gosh, loose unit's gonna show us what grind mode is. Yeah, loose unit's gonna do some grinding of his own. Did you see how close my TP was in chat yesterday in the cord? I did see it. Yeah, I did see. I felt for you, man. I felt for you, for sure. And I know the feeling. I can relate. But I got sleep drunk at some point. Man, I've been at that point too. It's such a weird feeling. Such a weird feeling. I found if I stayed up for so long, to the point where I would get like overtired, it felt like I had more energy, but yet my reaction time and everything was way slower. But sleep after that, damn, it was good. Yeah, I'd say, man. That's a weird thing about being overtired to me is I would be overtired, and then when I did try and sleep, at a certain point, it would become harder to sleep. It would become harder to sleep after so long. Pez on the laptop, Red Bull in one hand, vape in the other. It's going to be a great fucking morning, bro. You can't be doing that, man. Nah, you can't be doing that. We don't promote that. We don't promote that here. Yeah, we're going to get you right, basic. We're going to get you off that shit. Yeah. We're going to get you off the vape, bro. Red Bull, I don't think is as bad. As long as it's not like multiple times a day. Stayed up till 3 at the pub playing the pokies and drinks. Had a power nap and woke up for my work at 4. W loose unit. W, bro. W. That's the grind. Yep. Yeah, I've been there too. About multiple. You do have multiple energy drinks a day. You think Red Bull is more of an issue than vaping? Really? Wow, that's interesting take. I would have figured that vaping's way worse. At least he didn't say Monster Energy. Man, I don't know, bro. Monster Energy is pretty good, but only the ultras. Like if you look at all the flavors, only the ultras are good. Yeah, I think only the ultra ones with 0 sugar. Those are the only ones I'll drink. Yeah, I've had that one actually. I've had that one. That one's good. Nah, Pez, don't drink that stuff, bro. And it tastes good though. It tastes good. but the can is crazy big. Yeah, you can get massive Red Bulls too. I think Red Bulls have 3 sizes. And one of them is like gigantic. Yeah, I have a personally vendetta with energy drinks. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Seal, I believe that too. Yeah, 100% believe that. Thought you said massive what now? When I said what? We gotta enjoy too, bro. Do we though? Do we? Do we really have to enjoy life? Yeah, and I know someone who's never smoked and got cancer, but life is life. Yeah. I mean, I smoked for years, and I can testify smoking makes you feel like shit. I don't know if it increases your probability that much to have cancer, but it just genuinely makes life way worse, whether it does or not. Damn, Heather coming for us Red Bull drinkers. Legit, Heather is on the hunt. Heather's gonna get us all off Red Bull. Lose unit. Yeah. Yeah, sipping it like a friggin' like royalty. Sipping it like royalty. Smash the like button, guys. I'm dropping a Discord link soon. For anybody who's new here, we do have a Discord community where you can vibe out and meet some really cool people. Connect, bro. I'll drop that soon. Ariel, sometimes I'm wondering in my head, is Ariel here? And then she just randomly drops emojis out of nowhere. Last few days, I'm off guard with the Red Bull. What do you mean? You're having too many? Having too many Red Bulls, maybe. Damn, I don't like where we are right now. Yeah, what's up, energy drinkers? Every time I start my live, that's what I'm going to say now. What's up, energy drinkers? Red Bull too good. I mean, yeah, it is pretty damn good. Nah, not even one. What do you mean you're off guard then? Yeah, what do you mean by that? You're off guard. Man, I'm afraid to read that because I have no clue. Yeah, I have no clue what that means. I have no clue why you would say that unless you were trying to get me to say something that I shouldn't say. Anyone actually? Or you meant to say monster. You meant to say monster, I bet. Yeah, but you typed mother. Might just do a backflip off a cliff with a near-death experience just so I can get sponsored. Good idea, bro. I totally support that. Normally, I drink 1 per shift minimal. Yeah, that's a bit excessive, but I mean, probably does help you get through the shift. I'd tell you why it's personal, but I don't want to sour the mood and make you all sad, but I had my colleagues hide their energy drinks from me in the office. They're literally the worst. Yeah, so I'm guessing you have some dark history with experience. Yeah, that sucks though. Oh, Sealer, bye. We'll see. We need some further confirmation. Maybe we'll be here for fucking forever with no setup. Again. He was talking about the mother energy drink. Is that a thing? Is the mother energy drink a thing? Yeah, what the fuck? The mother energy drink. What is that? What kind of name is that? That if they're a big brand, yeah, I swear you can market anything these days. Hello, Pez, new here. Can I ask how's your trading this month? Thanks. It's okay. A bit above a bit above break even. I decided to give myself a payout. Yeah, I paid myself like 13,000 Canadian to kind of keep me on track. Remember what got me here and stuff. Because I will say, you know, gold has been I don't even know what. Gold has been so hard to trade in these conditions these past 2 weeks. And I was like, I got to pay myself something. I got to pay myself a bit to get my mind right. Coke owns mother, really? Interesting. See, I think drinking Coke is worse than Red Bull. I don't touch that shit. Basic. Basic has fucking... He has a line. That's what I like about Basic. He has a line. But he stays at that line as close as he possibly can. Okay, we got a green close around the 30-minute. I kind of like that if we close below this level now. After creating that new support. Still got 30 minutes on the hourly. It's possible that we can push down a bit more on the 4-hour for sure. If we get a closer below that new support level, it won't be so bad, but I do want to create a top wick on this candle before we push down and close below. That would definitely be more ideal. You like what now, loose unit? Wait. Yo, pause. Yeah, that's a major pause right there, bro. Yeah, where's Todd when you need him with the red card? Someone shut down Ty's live stream so he can come throw a friggin' red card in my chat. You'll say it again? Yeah, you're wild, man. But I appreciate your honesty. You know, I do appreciate the honesty. And we accept you. Yeah, we accept you, bro. Stop messing with Koreans. Who's messing with Koreans? Am I? I'm not trying to. Big up the LGBTQ HCMI, bruh. Yo, Callum, how's it going, man? Welcome. Good to have you. I hope you're good. If anybody doesn't know who Callum is, he's fucking jacked. Yeah, Callum is jacked. My bad, I type with an Asian accent. Oh, Loose, yeah. Watch out, nobody's safe from Loose. Nobody is safe from Loose. He'll get you. He doesn't care who it is. Yeah, Loose do not care who it is. I'm at the point where I'm genuinely afraid, to read a message from Loose. Felt bad when I got Sylvia. No, you never, bro. I don't believe you. Oh, bruh. You guys are gonna get me banned, man. You guys are always typing all this shit. Oh, we got a tirade here. That's funny because that's actually a word. Tirade is actually a word, which is tripping me out. Is your sleep schedule messed up? A little bit, yeah. Black coffee with honey. Try it, everyone. Oh, try it, everyone. That's an interesting idea. Maybe I will try that. What time do I wake up and go to bed? I try to make it so it's about 11 a.m. I like to do 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. But it's very difficult to stick to that. Like yesterday, I probably slept from friggin' 1 to 8 probably. The day before that, I might have got like 6 hours. Which is why I fell asleep. I also had pasta, which always makes me tired. I Definitely should not have had that. No, he never, Seal. No, he never. Feeding the what? The candida? What's a candida? Which pasta? It was a, what is it called? Like penne pasta or something? Something like that. It had chicken in it and like Alfredo sauce or something. Yo, Will, how's it going? Hope you're good too. Hope you're good too, man. Not taking the short? Nah, not at the moment. Not at the moment. Am I hitting the gym today? I'm gonna do my push-ups, my pull-ups, and also try to get myself to go for a run. Try to. X Jones, first live with Pez. Welcome, bro. I'm actually gonna drop the Discord right now. I'm gonna drop the Discord real quick. We have a free Discord. We have a free Discord, and we have an awesome community. If anybody's interested in joining, there it is. Also, if anybody's looking for a cheap Bull and Knox account, I have a 91% off code. It's good for beginners, good for people just fucking, you know what I'm saying, trying to get cheap accounts so I can learn the platform space. Hey, I'm trying to learn how to enter 15-minute time frames. I'm usually scaling down to 1 minute. It's going to take more patience, 100% more patience. You'll take 5. I've actually had quite a few people using that code. I'm surprised. Watch your podcast with Big D. I'm guessing you mean Daniel. Yeah, appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. Good to have you here. Yeah, I hope you show up more often. And I hope that you hit the like button. Basic says, I used it this morning, mate. You're welcome. Did you really? Yeah, appreciate it, man. I blew my account this morning. Oh, look, you need a new account. Look at that. You guys can get a new account. You guys can get a new account at 91% off, and you can pay for my coffee. How about that? Yeah, you can pay for my coffee. Feel free. In December, you need a lot more than patience. Yeah, that's true. You need fucking nerves of steel. Oh, you're joining the mentorship? Dope, man. Pez is reliable. And yes, God provides. He does. Yeah, we love Jesus here. We absolutely love Jesus here. We are Charlie Kirk. Man, it's crazy what happened that day, man. Crazy. Does Bull Knox use Project X? They do. Yes, Bull Knox uses Project X, but I will say, starting early 2026, I think sometime January, Top Step X is getting rid of Project X for every other prop firm. So if you're going to use Bull Knox, now's the time for about a month or two. MK, my man, welcome. Welcome. Seal. Okay, yeah, I will. 1 sec. No way. No way he actually leaked that on stream. Yeah, I'm on gold right now. Yeah. Wow, I can't believe that Ty leaked that. Insane. Yeah, insane. Yo, what the hell? Come on, man. Accident was trying to. Yeah, that's what happened. I can't show it. But let's just say Ty is a freak. Let's just say we have now officially confirmed via the internet, which will always be, that Ty is a freak. Like, man's got some disturbing, yeah, man's got some disturbing fucking shit that he looks like, or looks at. Uh, I wish that's what it was, loose unit. I wish that's what it was. Guys, you don't want to know what it was, guys. You need help, bro. You need help. No, I'm just playing. It wasn't that bad. Uh, we'll keep it classified. We'll keep it classified. But I am gonna make it seem like it's worse than what it was. Yeah, I'm gonna make it seem like it's worse than what it was. Yeah, we have 4 minutes on this candle. What did I say when we opened this candle? I said I wouldn't mind selling below this level, but I do want a top wick on the 30. I did say I wanted a top wick on the 30. Will I still do it? Possibly. Yeah, I like the way the hourly looks overall. The 4 hour, I like the way that looks. The 4 hour on gold looks okay as well. I mean, it doesn't look terrific. It's right at a support level, but you know, we at least that's an area we can see a reaction at. If we get a decent closer below that level, yeah, if we get a decent closer, decent amount of strength, I might take a sell, even without that wick on the 30. Nearly bought 5 new accounts on Ty, his bill. What a generous streamer. What do you mean? I'm confused by that. Yeah, Ty, man, you gotta step your game up, bro. You fucking been away from the game for too long. Yeah, where have you been, man? Why that current 15-minute bullish candle is not a wick fill zone is bigger than previous candle though. Okay, at first glance, you'd look at this. The way I read this area right here, I'll tell you exactly how I read this. But massive doji with a wick to the upside. Then we filled the wick to the upside, came back down, rejected down, and closed as support for the 30 after the 30 closed below a level. So I'm reading this bearish. Personally, I'm reading this more bearish than bullish. The thing that throws me off is it created no top wick before it pushed down, so it's possible that we do push up and fail to go further. The hourly is also pretty bearish. Yeah, we'll see. We got 2 minutes left. We can the thing is we can overextend here. There's a lot of stuff that can happen that's going to keep us out of a trade. So no point to get excited yet. I would have ordered 100 pizzas and set it up. Paid it. Wait, no way, dude. Leaked his address too. There's no way bro leaked his address. Yeah, I'm going to need that sent to me too. No reason. No reason. I'm just going to order a fuck ton of weird stuff to his house. Yeah, your parents are going to be really worried about you, bro. I'm just warning you. Yeah, your parents are going to be genuinely concerned. I really hope it's off. It's different than your home address. Yeah, really though. Everything on Afterpay too. Yeah, we'll set it so you have to pay at your door. Good point, Vanessa. 5 bands, I won't send it to your name. Guys, we got like 90 people in here. Smash the like button. I said, let's get the stream popping tonight. Yeah, smash the like button and hit that sub button. If you're enjoying it anyways. I'm not saying you have to, but if you're enjoying it, hit that like button. We got someone just posted, Saswat posted, hey, can anyone let Pez Trades know that there's upper wick on 30-minute, 15-minute? Oh, interesting. Yeah, that is interesting. So it did wick up on MGC. Did it wick up on Forex? I didn't wake up on Forex either though. Maybe like a tiny micro one, but yeah, we're kind of overextending now anyways. Yeah, we're over. I would say we're a bit overextended now. I'm not comfortable taking a trade to fill what range is left. Oh, definitely not now. Definitely not now. That's crazy. Yeah, anybody's new. I just noticed that the viewership just went up. If anybody's new, we got a free Discord. Welcome to join. We have an awesome community. It's pinned in the chat. Hussein says, "Are you looking to sell if it closes bearish?" I was, but I'll tell you why I'm not interested now, and it's for the reason that my entry would have to be at the break of this wick. If I were to take a sell, my entry would be at the break of this wick right here. My stop would have to be back within the range, right? And to the next level is not nearly as much as what I would be risking. I would just genuinely wouldn't have a safe entry for a safe trade. So that's the reason I won't be able to take that. Yeah, I won't be able to take that personally. Which is sad. Why did you not take the sell at London Open? Well, for one, I was asleep. That might be the biggest reason. I was asleep. Did Ty take one? Did Ty take a sell? I mean, it looks like he might have got cooked. No, he was asleep too. Yeah. His pushed down too far in one candle anyways. Very ugly breakout. Hey, Pez, thanks for being on stream today. I trust you're having a good day. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. I'm having a great day. I'm having a terrific day. I'm living my life and I'm loving it. And I hope you are too. Bro needs some sleep. He can't be on every session. Who? Who needs sleep? Yeah, it was actually a terrible setup, to be honest. Me? Nah. I don't need sleep. Fuck sleep. You know what I was thinking? Dan and Seth is not streaming NY today. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll stream New York. Should I do it? Maybe just for an hour before bed. Doing my best. Focus on shadow work at the moment. My ego needs work. Yeah, you got it, bro. You got it. Okay. People are clearly interested in a New York stream, so maybe we'll do it. You know what? I'll do it. I'll do a New York stream if Ariel is going to keep herself up and be there. So everybody bug Ariel to stay up. Won't say no, but sleep when you're a tired boss. I only trade New York and London because of work. Can't do Asia. Yeah, understandable, bro. Yeah, will I do the world's first hat trick stream every session? Can I do it? I wonder. Yeah, will I be doing the world's first hat trick stream? It's all riding on Ariel. Yeah, but take care of yourself too, man. Yeah, I do, bro. I do. I take care of myself. How do you set your stop? It seems like always stop me A for one pip and then goes to my TP. It varies. It's kind of circumstantial. Yeah, I would say it's circumstantial for sure. Am I gonna sell or buy? Either or, really. It depends on what shows up. Yeah, it depends on what I see. I will say, like, I'm being as conservative as I possibly can with this account. I'm really only looking for setups that I'm very confident in. I don't see anything at the moment. I'm kind of waiting for more structure to form. Of course you'll be up. I don't believe it. I think you're just saying that. Nah, I don't believe you. I think that's cap. Isn't that like past 12 a.m.? I got one live account. Yeah, I just got this live account with Top Step. That's all I've been trading. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing some Tradeify stuff too, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do some Tradeify stuff. We got 87 people here. Smash the like button. Let's get the stream popping. I'm gonna be here for a while longer yet, so let's get the stream popping. What do you mean? Ariel is in the friggin' lost city of Atlantis, in the ocean. Didn't you know that? Use Thai code. I'm waiting until I get my own code. Yeah, I'm waiting until I get my own code, and then I'm gonna friggin' use that because I don't respect Thai. No, I'm just kidding. Of course I'll use Thai code. Of course I'll use Thai's code. Gotta show support to my brother. Gotta show that support to my brother, man. Yeah, I really want to get a Tradeify freaking code though. Oh, Seal, that's a good idea. Yeah. Let's order a bunch of dried fish snacks to Ty's house. He'd probably love that though. Dude's a freak, like I said. Yeah. Vanessa is a Kiwi, yep. Yeah, I'm kind of excited actually. Let's get a New York stream going. This might be my only one ever though. But yeah, let's do it. No one else is doing it, so yeah, let's get one popping, gang. Oh, sorry, Ty. Hi, can you just guide me if you stack funded accounts and what lot you use? I would say if you're stacking funded accounts, for one, if you're stacking funded accounts, you want to be experienced enough to the point where you're comfortable and confident and you have experience. If you don't have that comfortability, confidence, and experience, the best thing you can do is get one cheap account using my code for Bullinox on the screen right now. 91% off. Yeah, but on the real though, just keep it to a small amount. Just keep it to a small amount. Was that W promotion? Yeah, of course, Ty. Of course. I could so get money doing voice work. Yeah, maybe I should try that. I mean, this is kind of like my own little radio show, isn't it? This is kind of like a trader's radio show. We all come here and you guys get to annoy me for a couple hours every day. How much is the activation fee on Bullinox? About $149. The regular price for any activation fee with any prop firm is about $149. But that's what I always say. Don't even pass the account unless you know you're friggin' ready. Like, why are you even trying to get funded if you can't pass a challenge account at a decent rate? Why are you even trying to get funded? What country do I live in? Canada, bro. Yeah, I live in China. No, I live in Canada. I'm in Newfoundland. I don't know if anybody knows where Newfoundland is, but yeah, it's a little tiny province in Canada. I will try to pass an account tomorrow at 1 p.m. I wish you luck, bro. I wish you luck. Why can't we take these cells coming down? Hussein, the reason I wasn't interested is simply because my stop loss to be back within the range, it would need to be 40 ticks. For it to be back within the range and above the current candle wick, it would need to be 40 ticks. To the next level, there's only 25 ticks. There's only 25 ticks to the next level, and I'm not comfortable trading through that with my stop loss being so big. There's no guarantee that it's going to find an easy way, have an easy time getting through that level. There's no guarantee, so I'm not comfortable with it. I just can't. I can't justify risking that much. I can't justify risking that much for that much of a reward. That much of a reward. No, they don't speak French here. Nobody speaks French in Newfoundland. In Canada, people do. People do in Canada, but not Newfoundland. As the taxes on my profits, fucked. It's actually ridiculous. Rules are rules. Missing a trade that doesn't meet the rules is a W. Guys, that's the thing. You always got to keep in mind, guys. We're trading every single day. A lot of you guys will come into a session and you'll hunt a trade. You'll be like on the hunt, like, where can I enter? Where can I enter? You're friggin' frothing at the lips because he wants to enter a trade. Why? Why do you want to enter so badly? You don't even need to take a trade this week. If you went through this entire week without taking a trade, who cares? Like, you'd probably be better off if you didn't take a trade this week because you wouldn't be in the fucking negative. At least then you'd be break even. Sorry, Seal. That's how blew my last 4 accounts. Exactly. Like, guys, a lot of you guys are at the break-even stage too. Guys, a lot of you guys are at the break-even stage. Do you know how you're going to get past the break-even stage? The reason you're at the break-even stage, if you're taking literally the only reason you can be at the break-even stage, if you're taking one-to-one setups, is if you have a 50% win rate. So stop taking as many trades. You have a 50% win rate because you're taking dumb trades along with the good trades. Just cut out the dumb trades. Like, just be more crucial and conservative and only take the really good ones. And you will then be profitable. Like, you're basically there. You're just hunting trades. I guarantee that's the issue. You're hunting trades when you come out into the session. Just chill out. Fucking watch the candles play out. If you don't see what you know is a good setup, don't enter. Stop trying to, guys. I'm telling you, the worst thing you can do is try to justify a trade. Why? Why are you looking for a reason to take a trade? Why? You should be looking for reasons not to take a trade. Bro, no basic, no. This feels like I'm getting grabbed by the neck and saying this. Guys, even if I do take a trade, do not put that much faith in it. Because even the best setups can win. And even the best setups can lose multiple times in a row. That's just how probabilities play out. That's how it plays out. Probabilities, like the definition of probability is that if you did the same thing over and over again for infinity, it would play out more than it didn't. That's for infinity. Like, do you know how much of a blip in time a week is? Like, guys, and that emphasizes the importance of only taking good setups too. You'll have your best chance of not going on those losing streaks. You'll have the best chance, but it's still a chance. Was there a potential entry at 4202.45? Broken retested 4202. I'm guessing you're talking about 4x. Okay, no, I wouldn't say there was. I can see you. I can understand you putting a level right there. It's cool. It's great to have a level right there. The problem is when you break out in one candle. Wait, when you break out from here to here in one candle, that's a red flag. And as you can see, when this breakout happened, you would have taken this trade, and I'm pretty sure it went back up way to the top of the range. You wouldn't have your stop that high. So that would have been a losing trade right there anyways. And this is another example of where good setups will keep you safe. Over time, the bad ones get you burned. And this is a perfect example. When you see a a candle from the top of the resistance break out past the support in one candle, guys, stay out of those trades. There's no indication, guys, there's no indication that we have the juice to go further than that. Throughout all past data of charts, when there's a big move in one candle, we have to gas up for a little bit, and this is how we do it. We end up retesting deeper into the range. We end up dancing around. We end up forming some green. It's not safe to do that. Oh, you mean the previous one? I'll explain this again. This is like my 5th time explaining this, but right here, like, okay, you can look at this and be like, oh man, this trade would have won, right? Well, for one, this didn't break the lows and push down, I don't think, until the last 3 minutes. We can't enter a trade. No, it's all good, man. We can't enter a trade if it's in the last 5 minutes because we don't have enough time for the candle to develop in our direction. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, the main reason, yeah, you always feel free to post trades in my Discord, man. Always. The main reason I wouldn't take it is, look at this. For us to have our stop loss, and this is my rule, to have a safe stop loss when I'm taking a breakout trade, I need it above the current candle wick and back within the range. For me to do that, it would need to be like 54 ticks. Wait, no. That's wrong. Here would have been my entry. It would have been 40 ticks. For me to take profit at the next level where price had a clear reaction, would have been 25 ticks. I can't justify risking that much for that much of a reward. And when you get in these situations where there's near setups and you're like, oh man, should I take that? Should I take that? Dude, if you're asking, should I take that? You probably shouldn't. And if you probably shouldn't, don't do it. Recognize this is just a small moment in your trading journey. You don't need to be frothing at the lips and like your palms sweating and fucking toes curling, like trying to get a trade every day. I know what it's like to be in that cycle. It's not good. It's a miserable way to live. When you wake up and get on the charts and you want to take a trade, you're looking for a trade, you're going to get burned. You want to think of reasons not to take trades. And then when there's a trade that finally happens, that matches up with everything, you can't think of a reason not to take it, or, you know, there might be one tiny compromise. It's fucking, that's when you can take the trade, you know what I'm saying? But the main thing for me is I make sure there's enough gas in the tank. I make sure that my stop loss is safe. And I make sure that, I make sure there's gas in the tank. I make sure my stop loss is safe. And I make sure that I'm trading in the direction that lines up with most time frames from the 15-minute up. If we trade in the direction of as many time frames as possible, that increases the probability immensely as well. Gotcha. Thank you. I'm only day 2 into watching all the mentorship content. Appreciate your insights. 100%, bro. 100%. There we go. Bro, posted before and after. My ego is eating me alive this week. I'm trying to listen to him as he is right in some instances like this. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that's what you can expect to happen more often than not when you get those extended candles breaking out, right? But you just said you're only day 2 into watching the content. Don't beat yourself up over stuff like that. It took me like 6 months to even get funded. Weekly is flipping, really? Interesting. Yeah, interesting for sure. Okay, let's pick at our next level that we want to see where price reacts. It's definitely right there. That would obviously be it, I feel like. 1 hour. It's below a lot of those 1 hour wicks. Trading into a decent amount of naked range. Yeah. We can do that. Lots of reactions in the past too. We can do this level. We can use this level. Keep that buys above all the way up there. But maybe we get some sort of rejection off this area too. Following the system is what? Following the system is what? Was a 1 hour wick fill not something to consider in this short? Yes, it is something to consider. It is something to consider. For me, it makes me hope, or not hope, or like, it makes me more confident in the setup if I get a good setup. But I still need the setup to meet my qualifications. I still need the safe stop loss. I still need gas in the tank. The big thing I say, do not get bent out of shape when you blow your funded before a payout. I passed my first challenge, blew to funded, took me ages to pass my next eval. 100%, bro. When I first got funded, did not last long. I tilted like the first session I traded it. All the emotions, like the pressure building up. Exactly what I'm talking about, looking for a trade when I shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe, I'm open to a buy back up in this scenario. Yeah, we'll see. Can you explain your rule? Order place outside first minute. Sure thing. Basically, when we get a candle closer, we wait a minute into the new candle before we can take a trade. Once again, it's an extra confirmation. It's something that builds the probabilities in our favor, which is what overall keeps us safe in the long run. That's what I'm going through. I passed evals and had funded, but it's like I suddenly got mental block. Yeah, you need time in the hot seat, man. You need to each time you reach that point, because like I noticed in my journey, I would reach a certain level and then I would digress and have to fight my way back to that level. Every time I reach that level, I would have to really pay attention to what causes me to self-destruct, or like what causes me to have another slip up. Then you can learn to start preventing it and get further. December isn't going great right now either. December is trash price action, guys. At least this one is. I don't know about any other one, but yeah, this one is poo. Like straight up doggy doo-doo, hot garbage. That's what this one is. So guys, we got 99 people in here. Go ahead and smash the like button. We got a free Discord posted in the chat. We have an awesome community. Every weekend we get together and share, stay growth orientated together, talk about mindset and stuff like that. Also, I'm going to be trading New York today, most likely. So hit the sub button and turn your noties on. I also have a Bullnox 91% off code if anybody's kind of new to trading and they want a cheap prop firm account. It's about $15. Like button to smash. Let's go. Appreciate you, big dog. Yeah, like say we were to close exactly like this. If we close exactly like this and then retest it on the next candle and pushed up, in for buys. 100%. December is general is lower in volume. That's what people say. People say that 100%. Okay, Dean says, I thought you didn't recommend Bullnox anymore. I totally do for people learning. If you're experienced and you're able to get payouts consistently, there's no reason to use Bullnox. Like, I recommend to take the path that I did. I used Bullnox. I went through a fuck ton of challenges. I learned the prop firm space. Okay. I learned the prop firm space, got a payout, moved to Top Step immediately. Bullnox is not the best because they make it hard to get a payout and they limit your payout size. But the price to entry is so cheap that if you are new and you're learning and you're building data, one, you won't be able to get funded and get a payout no matter what because you simply don't have the skill. So why do you want to pay over $100 or like $90 for a challenge that you're also going to have to pay an activation fee on when you know you don't have the skill to even pass it? And if you do, you won't have the skill to get a payout. So I'm literally just offering this to people who's new and wants to get skin in the game. I hope that makes sense. I mean, anybody can get it, but I don't see, if you have the experience, I don't see why you would. I've passed 2 challenges with Bullnox W. Bullnox is the best for learning. I agree, 100%. By the way, welcome Lady Trades. I don't know if I've seen you here. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen you, but oh, you're from Spain. Sick. We had a few people come in from Spain. I got 2 payouts with Bullnox. Yeah, I got 2 payouts with Bullnox. Funded next rules. Yeah, 100%. I haven't used them personally, but they do seem like a good, reputable prop firm. Yeah, good morning, Lady Trades. Good morning for sure. Gonna be streaming New York, I feel like. Most likely gonna pop on for New York this morning. Hopefully. I might end up doing New York and I might end up missing Asia because I guarantee it'll keep me up probably. But I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my absolute best to trade New York for a couple of hours, go to sleep right after, and then wake up and stream Asia again. We'll see if I can do it. Alpha futures for me, yeah, they're good. They're good, man. Bullnox hasn't listed my country. Oof, that sucks. I don't know, man. I really don't know what other prop firm is that cheap, to be honest. I've been able to pass 3 challenges, but concerned about consistency in the funded stage. Any advice? Consistency is very, very simple, really. Have in mind what you want your first payout to be. So typically, Bullnox's payout cap, I think, is $1,500 for a 50K account. So with that in mind, you don't want to take your $1,500 payout at 3K because then you'll only have a $1,500 buffer from there. So I have a goal of like, okay, if I'm going to take my $1,500 payout at 4K, then that means when I take my payout, my I'll tell you in a sec. My total profit would be 4K, and I can't make 40% of that in one day. So whatever you risk in one day, just make sure it's less than 40% of 4K, and you'll be fine. I trade with anywhere from 1 to 5 minis. Yeah, 1 to 5 minis. I have a pretty decent sized live account. So does Bullnox require buffer? They do. Yeah, they do require buffer. Bullnox requires a 2,500 buffer. I think so. You need 3,500 minimum. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I forgot about that. See, I haven't used them in so long. Yeah, no, that makes sense, Dean, because you can't withdraw below your buffer. But I think the buffer is 2K, though. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. But in saying that, the buffers aren't really a big deal because you don't really want to take out all your money out of your account like that anyways. You want to leave a buffer either way. Like you want to, even if you're with Top Step, you want to leave that buffer so you can keep trading the account. The reason Bullnox sucks is because, for one, when you build the buffer, they have intraday trailing drawdown, which, if you're trying to pass the account quick, is going to make it harder. But if, like I said, if you're just getting into the prop firm space, it's still pretty easy because you can lower your size and just use the account for practice. That's what they're the best for. And then it's like, yeah, it takes a long time to get payouts. Yeah, you got to have 10 trading days in between each payout, and they only pay you out on Wednesdays. So lots of times it'll be like a full month before you can withdraw. Do you feel like mentorship... Wait, what? Do you feel like mentorship was for you? I think I understand what you're saying. It definitely fast-tracked my progress a crazy amount. A crazy amount. I really don't think I would be here right now in this position streaming to you guys with my credentials if it wasn't for my, my mentorship with Dan. Can you just do one micro and exit strategy for the trading days? Yes, you can. Again, the issue isn't really with the fact you need trading days. It's just with how long it takes before you can withdraw. That's where the issue is. Exactly, Bluey. You'll save so much money. Like, I burned so many accounts trying to learn, and then I made it back my first payout with Bullnox. Good morning, Luke. It's good to have you back here again. Welcome. How long I've been trading for? Interesting story. Everybody here has heard this like an insane amount of times. I knew about trading for years and years and years. I only locked in the beginning of this year though. In saying that, I knew the basics. I knew a little bit about the strategy. So I didn't start completely fresh, but yeah, pretty much 1 year. Is Daniel cool with you having your own channel? Of course, he encouraged me to have my own channel. Yeah, he always encouraged me. Yeah. He gives me advice. He helps me, you know. Yeah, he encourages me, gives me advice. Any trades during Asia? Nah, there was nothing really. The price action is kind of whack lately. Like, even now that we got this closer, it's completely dozy with an extremely small body. There's nothing that can be done. Absolutely nothing that can be done here. Daniel is flying to Australia today. Yeah, he is. That's why I might be doing New York today. Moving to Dubai soon? Who knows? Maybe. I'm actually thinking about moving to Calgary. Yeah, Raja Holmes. Do you guys know who Trader's Date is? Trader's Date makes TikTok videos, like TikTok edits of Daniel. Dude, they're so funny. Yeah, they're so funny. Hey, he does. He really pushes the importance, or not importance, but he says if you have any desire to build a following, share your story, anything like that, then do it. That's what he says, basically. Good morning, Manchester, and thank you for everything. What? Good morning, Manchester. What? What kind of mic do you have? I have a Lewitt LCT 440. Yeah. Lewitt LCT 440. It's a XLR, and I have a Steinberg interface as well. But these headphones are cooked. They keep on making a weird noise. I had to charge my AirPods. I had to charge my AirPods, so. Man, it's freaking warm in my room right now. Good thing I have an iced coffee. Oh man, that's good iced coffee, man. That's some good iced coffee. Oh, from Manchester. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. But yeah, guys, we still got like 82 people in here. I'm sure there's people are filtering in and out. If you're new, we have a Discord. Welcome to join it. Awesome community filled with great, awesome people. I'm heading back to Manchester later today. Enjoy your trip, man. Enjoy your trip. What does your free time look like? Boring as fuck. Have you ever watched a Top Step live stream? Nah, I haven't. Can't be bothered with it, really. But yeah, my free time is like, man, I fucking hate it. Yeah, I hate my free time. I have no friends. I have probably like 2 friends that I like to hang out with every now and then. One of them doesn't go outside, and the other one lives far away, but he is a trader actually. So when he's in town, we hang out, talk about trading. It's Orem actually. He's always in the chat. If you guys see Orem in the chat, that's my childhood friend. Other than that, I have no friends. There's nothing to do in my town. I live in a small town. Yeah, there's nothing to do. I'm not in Australia. No, I'm in Canada, Newfoundland, Canada. You know, who knows? Maybe I'll move to Australia one day because you guys fucking rock. There's so many Australians that are sick. Yeah, bro. Yeah, 100%. I'm going to start traveling. When I get my passport, I'll be going around. Maybe you should create something to do in your town. Maybe I should. Don't really know what I do, though. I think it's the time zone. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing, too. I wake up at like 8 p.m. or like 7 p.m. I try to wake up at 7 p.m., have some time before Asia, do the Asia stream, kind of like get some exercise in between Asia and London. And then pre-London will be like 3:30 a.m. I'll try to go live around that time. Heather says she's in Australia and don't do much here. The outside has people in it, so I stay inside. Yeah, I feel that. Need to come to the Gold Coast? 100%, man. I am. I feel like I might have to do a fucking... If I ever do a meetup, it might have to be in Australia because so many people watch me from Australia. Asia is at 10 a.m. in Brisbane. Yeah, that's perfect, man. Where do I think gold will dump? We'll see. I'm only trying to catch like a small piece of the pie, really. If I can get a safe spot to enter, I will. Yeah, I just need some... Order filled is crazy. Australia and here is similar. Creepy crawlies always trying to get you. That's one thing I don't look forward to. Yeah, I hate the idea of that. I genuinely hate the idea of that. It must be late for you at this time. Yeah, it's about 5:50 a.m. right now. I fell asleep in between Asia and London because I didn't get much sleep yesterday, but when London Open came around, I woke up. I was like, oh shit, I missed pre-London. They won't hurt you. You'll be fine. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, look what Vegan said. The key word is mostly. Like, why couldn't you just have said they're harmless? Then I would be like, oh, maybe I'll come. But the fact you said mostly, yeah, that sketches me out. Do you stream London daily? Yep. I do, yeah. As long as I'm awake. Like, I'm trying to stream pre-London and a bit of London every day. But I was just so tired after Asia that I accidentally fell asleep and missed pre-London. Have you considered recording a video about your strategy? I think you deleted some videos from your YouTube channel. The ones in the... Yes, I'm going to be doing that very soon. I'm going to film some way better quality ones. Filming a video about my story and stuff, backstory, very soon. Some more personal stuff, and then we'll get to the strategy stuff eventually. I've never been bitten, but I have seen the snakes. Oof. Damn. I don't like the idea of that. Wow. FaZe Aru. Aren't you one of Dan's first chat members? I swear I seen Dan say like you were the OG or something of the live streams. Order filled. Yeah, sick, man. Welcome. Welcome. Good to have you here. Yeah, we got a FaZe Clan member in the chat. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? Yeah, you got any Modern Warfare 2 edits on your channel, bro? Orderfield was reliable. My man, Basic. I figured you'd know. I figured you'd know the lore. Only Fortnite. Oh no, how can you have the name FaZe and only know about Fortnite? Or only play Fortnite? I don't know about that, man. That's tough. Yeah, that's tough. I used to watch FaZe kill cams back in the day. Me too, bro. Me too. I know it's crazy, man. FaZe is a legend. FaZe Aru is a legend. But now that I know he's a Fortnite fan, I don't know. That kind of diminishes his legend status. Warzone's the way to go, man. We used to be scared of the clan tag FaZe, and now we get scared from order filled. Legit. Legit. Remember going for the temper shot, mag reload, silent shot off top of terminal? Of course I do. How could I forget? That memory is like burned into my brain. Oh, dude, no way. We got some fucking legends joining the chat today. Guys, Trash Money is a absolute legend. If you don't know, this guy, he's overcome so much in life. He's overcome so much. He was born with a growth disorder. He was only able to grow 2 foot 7 inches. And he was very susceptible to obesity. And yeah, now he's a grown man and he's only 2 foot 7 inches tall and he's obese. So everybody give Cashy some respect. He's able to overcome some harsh genetic predispositions. What would you say if ICT joined the chat? I would ban him immediately. Actually, I'd challenge him to a trade-off. I'd be like, whoever can grow their account faster wins, and I guarantee he'd blow it the first day. Not sure if you're joking, dude. I'm totally serious. Ask him. Ask him if he's 2 foot 7. Ask him. Wait, like. Oh, only real ones know. FaZe Pomage. Is that the Modern Warfare 2? I'm guessing that's a song. Yeah, that's a song. I can't remember how it goes though. My mom and dad's are hobbits. That's funny, man. Where have you been, Cashy? Yeah, where have you been? I was playing your music in the stream the other day. One day last week, I think it was. We can't keep off the ground. Yeah, I can't remember really, honestly. I feel like a dumbass. The fact FaZe Pomage created the clan and switched to Optic. No, didn't FaZe Banks create the clan? I thought for sure it was FaZe Banks. Interesting. Obviously, I'm not very educated on my FaZe lore. Fun fact, Kyle is Cashy's dad. I believe it. I believe it. Look at that. I never miss a garbage. I never miss. I don't miss. FaZe Bluey is my fave. Dude, remember those edits back in the day of FaZe Bluey? Yeah, those were fire. Ty, I guarantee that Bluey smacks you in Black Ops 7. Like, there's no doubt about it. I'm sorry, but Ty, you can't come in chat and say that you're smacking anybody in COD. I'm sorry, bro. Like, you can't be less than 20 years old and come into a chat of a bunch of COD OGs who've been playing since they were 9 and say you're beating any of us. Bro, You haven't been alive enough to build the skill that we've built. You haven't been alive long enough. Yeah, Ty begs his mom, Mom, 1v1 me on Rust, please. And then his mom just cooks him. He's pretty good for a Fortnite kid. Yeah, I figured he was decent, but I mean, still, like, yeah. He doesn't have the time under his belt. He hasn't been alive long enough. Bet I get more kills than Ty. Let's go on Warzone. And I played a lot of Warzone, to be honest. Drop full streaks every game. That's hard to believe. That's very hard to believe. Yeah, Ty's stuck at break even at a 1.0 kill death ratio. Ty, you have not nuked on Black Ops 7 unless you were what's it called when you like get a trash player on your team to nerf the lobbies? Warzone and Lockdown was peak 100%, man. 100%. Yeah, guys, get some milk for Ty. Get some milk and a dump it. Bro needs to relax. People talking about 4-man feed, bro. This guy has 9-man feeds. Who's that? Face Brat? Interesting. You was 4 on COD? Yeah, but what COD was that? Fucking Infinite Warfare? When you were 4 years old, it was probably fucking Infinite Warfare that was out. Oh, yeah, you built some skill on Infinite Warfare. I'm sure. Nah, I'm just playing, Ty. I'm just I'm just yanking your chain. I'm sure you're good. You got that reaction time. You're a good trader, so I'm sure you're good at COD. Gonna go drop a nuke right now. Where, in the toilet? That's the only place you're dropping a nuke, bro. It's the toilet, legit. Press is yanking you. That's crazy. My gamertag sync dream. I was 4th on global monthly leaderboard for a bit. COD Ghost. Really? That's insane, bro. That's insane. I played a lot of COD Ghost too, actually. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Only nukes you're dropping is in the toilet after a fucking Big Mac. What about New York stream too? Like a G? Yes, sir. I think I'm gonna do New York today too. I think I'll be doing New York today too. It all depends on if Ariel's up. If Ariel cooks her sleep schedule, then I'll do it. Big Mac and a coffee, and the toilet is blown up. Facts, bro. Facts. Pez Trades, how many cups of coffee have you had? Only 2, actually. Yeah, only 2. Or this is my second one. Because I had one for Asia, and then I fell asleep in between. But typically, I will have one in between. Can you full port FOMC for us, please? Ooh, that's a good question. Maybe I will. Basic is on his second Red Bull. Relax, bro. Relax. We up today, bro? Haven't had a trade. Sadly. I ain't gonna lie, you looking mad cute today. Pause. but I appreciate it. Yeah, your support doesn't go unnoticed, my brother. Let's see. Let's see if we can push down a bit further and react at the lower level there in the next couple candles, maybe. Basic. That's crazy. That's crazy. Silver never hit all-time high today. Did it really? I got silver in my data feed. Yeah, I got silver in my data feed. Is this all-time highs for silver? Damn, bro. Look at silver go. Holy poo. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. That's unreal. Okay, so we have this level. Why is that so low compared to that level right there? See if we want to. We did create a bit of red on the 30. It's not strong though. It's not much support. Not much support. Let's say the hourly does close below. We can think about taking something. We can think about it, but will I do it? I don't know. Did it create much? Okay, the green's a little bit bigger on Forex. The green is a little bit bigger on Forex. Maybe we should trade silver instead. Maybe. One's sugar free though. What are you talking about? Oh, the white peach one is sugar free, right? Hazard Cinema on Modern Warfare. I don't remember that. No, I don't. I don't remember much from my life, to be honest. I have a pretty poo memory. Maybe we should trade silver. Maybe, dude. Maybe I should just full port longs on silver at this point. When Soap died, I actually cried in real life. Same. Same. True, Seal. Yeah, like, what separates us from all these NPCs out here? Thought. We actually form our own opinions and thoughts. Yeah, we're outside the mold. I feel like if anybody's a trader, you're not an NPC. That's a good way to tell if someone's an NPC or not. Just ask them if they trade. Gold looks like it might grab liquidity at the next level below 419 yesterday's NY low. Maybe. I don't take that too much into consideration, but it's possible, yeah. Nay says the new Fuji apple flavored Red Bull is so good. Oh, that sounds good. I doubt we have that here, though. Typically, Newfoundland will be like the last place to get anything. I feel like we were the last place to get internet in Canada. We're the last place to get flavors of shit at like any fast food place. Yeah, we just don't get anything. Full porting Emerald, see you there. Yeah, bro, do it. Do it. Let's see. See if I can't pop a nicotine gum real quick. It's either sleeping in the Bowery or back under the bridge. I feel that, man. I understand your point of view. Pez, get out of there? Out of where? What are you talking about? Oh, Newfoundland. Yeah, I'm leaving soon. Next year. Early next year, I'm leaving. I'm going to Calgary, I think. Bro, you can sleep and drive a Rari. You can't drive a house. True. True that. Yeah. Really puts it into perspective. Was that a disco biscuit you just popped? It was a nicotine gum. Yeah, nicotine gum. That's my brain enhancement supplement. Yeah, I take nicotine gum for brain enhancement. What is that? What's a disco biscuit? never heard of one of those. Guys, we got 67 people. Smash the like. I'll be here for a bit longer. Smash the like button if you haven't. Smash the like and use my Bullnox discount code now, or else I'm coming for you. Wait, what? I still don't know what it is. I'll chew that gum and vape. I'm built different. That's crazy. We not the same? Nah, I doubt it. I'm not doing that shit. What is that, Bluey? It's ecstasy? Really? Oh, Disco Biscuit. Yeah, that sounds like it would be what it is. Yeah. MDMA, yeah. I haven't done that shit for a long time now. Yeah, it's probably since high school. Last time I did it was high school. We call them pingers in the UK. Interesting. I know Kashi does a lot of that stuff. Kashi's making his DJ music, tweaking. I'm glad I don't do that anymore. I think if I still did that shit, my brain would be melted right now. But it's been like years, so I feel like I'm pretty fine now. I think people underestimate the power of neuroplasticity, to where if you just give your brain healthy shit, it'll just rebuild itself and become healthy again. Like, neuroplasticity is a real thing. I know firsthand. I was cooked. Bounce off the ounce? What is that? Tell me what it is first. Hi Pez, can you just explain a little how where from you takes blue lines? Blue lines are just marked at key areas, you know. I'm not going to go too in depth to it now, but basically key areas with clean range below and above it. I consider clean range to be safer to trade into, and I consider key levels to be a place where I can expect price to react at. Is it on YouTube? Let's see. Let's see. Will this be? Oh my gosh, I know that video. I'm not gonna play that on stream. I've seen it before, but yeah, that's a funny video. Yeah, I never seen nobody tweak like that before. I hope that was fake, to be honest. I hope that was fake. Did we get red on the 30? Yeah, we did. Thanks, Pez. Okay, so blue lines are not kind of a variation of orb strategy. No, I don't trade orb strategy. Just a simple price action, 15-minute time frame and up. Basic candlestick analysis. Guys, watch Ben Soft Dance. Yeah, if you want an anti-drug campaign video, go ahead and watch that for sure. If anybody's new here, I'm doing a one-time only New York stream later, pending whether or not Ariel is awake. If you want to see that, hit the subscribe button, hit notifications, turn that shit on. We have a free Discord pinned in the chat. Would be lovely to have you there. Yeah, we get together every weekend and do a little webinar / get together type thing where we just try and stay goal orientated, talk about mindset that it takes to be successful, all that stuff. If you're interested, hit the link. 1-to-1 RR work the best with this strategy? Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yes, sir. 100%. It's kind of hard to envision anything happening. I think it's tomorrow, Kyle. I think it's tomorrow. Tried 1 to 2 RR and my win rate dropped like 40%. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Especially if you're setting your take profit above levels, it's gonna decrease a lot because you can't really tell whether or not price is gonna reject or go through until price reaches that point. I have held through levels many times in my trading journey. Do I do it often though? No. FOMC is today. Are you serious? Yeah. Yeah, I hope to see you in New York too. Damn, FOMC is today. FOMC is today. Rad trades. I'll judge on a case to case basis, but basically, whenever I enter a trade, whatever my stop loss has to be for it to be safe, I want to be comfortable taking a 1-to-1 in that scenario. So basically, there needs to be enough clean range compared to what my stop would be if I put it back within the range. How many hours away for you, Pez? It's same for you. What do you mean? So you match your stop loss ticks? Like, you know that, Kyle, you know fucking it's the same distance for each of us until FOMC, right? It's just different times for us. You do know that, right? Like it doesn't happen at a different moment. You're not gonna watch my live stream in the future. Smoke another one, Kyle. It can rally. I am the future. Yeah, legit. Keno is tapped in from Mars right now. What am I looking for at the moment on the charts? I'm gonna see how we react at this level here. I got marked out. Bruh. How can you say no Diddy on that? That's 100% Diddy. Would you donate even $20 to me for food, sir? Maybe if you were like on the street and I seen you in person, but I'm not gonna send you money, no. Do you take partials like Dan or just go 1-to-1? Most of the time I'll just close full, but sometimes I do close partials, yeah. I judge everything on a case to case basis. I'm absolutely honest, sir, from Kenya, Africa. Yeah, it's chill, man. I'm not gonna send you money though. Yeah, you didn't even say please, bro. But yeah, I hope you get some food though. 100%. It's not gonna be from me, but yeah, I hope you get some food. Message Ty. Yeah, he got it like that. Ty got it like that. The thing is, if I seen someone on the street homeless, begging for change, I know that they're in the situation they're in. I can't just see someone message me online and be like, please give me money because I have no food. I don't know if you're telling the truth. Shit, Pez, you made it like Raja. People beg him all the time. That's true. People always beg Raja. I noticed that. Let's get some more of this coffee in me, man. Thirsty. I have my personal opinion about homeless, and as bad as it sounds, I don't have sympathy for majority of them. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a complex topic because every individual case is different than another one. You know what I mean? One homeless person could be there for a different reason than another. This is why I can't ever go on YouTube. I throw down my own comment section. Let's chill. Scammers online are a different breed, though. Yeah, they're a different breed, man. You gotta respect the hustle, I guess. These guys are hustling. I'm not rich, bro. It's more than they have burnt so many bridges. We all know someone we can go to for the fact you have ended up homeless with no one to go to. You must have burnt bridges with addiction, etc., etc. Well, I mean, yeah, you don't know. You don't know the full story. But I see where you're coming from, though. Yeah, W, Red. W. That's a massive W. How long were you homeless for? UK homeless is different than US homeless. Yeah, I can see that. I've heard stories of people pretending to be homeless because it's a good income, apparently, to beg for money. Some homeless people have a story that goes so deep, you don't even know how to react on it. Yeah. Yeah, I really respect the people. I really respect the people who got off the streets, who was addicted to crack, overcame that shit, and then they go back out in the streets to find people to literally bring to rehab. Like, people will get out of the streets and then go offer people rehab and offer people full recovery services. That's incredible, man. I've had a few nights in my car on my journey. I live in Noosa. No. Yeah, that's awesome, Allison. Awesome. Incredible story. Kyle. Yeah, there's incredible stories of people getting off the streets, man, overcoming crack addiction, and they go back to the streets and smoke crack again. That does happen, though. I was homeless for 1 hour and decided to go home. Yeah, I ran away when I was like 9 one time, and I was like, bruh, I can't survive on my own. I'm literally a kid. "18 to 19 years old, and I just kept showing up and got a job. And people used to laugh at me and take pics of me sleeping outside of work in a chair. Wow, seriously? Wow, Red. W mans for getting out of that, man. W mans. They just like crack, I guess. Wait, Basic has accidentally done crack. How do you accidentally do that? Yeah, legit, man. That must have been like very difficult to go through, but very character building at the same time. Yeah, lots of respect for that. Is gold good for short? We'll see. We'll see. Slipped. It's all good. Someone is literally running in my hallway right now. They must be late for work. I was on the bus. This one woman was sitting behind me, smoking out of a Pepsi can. The smoke came to me, and then my teeth went numb, and I mad lightheaded. Wow. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, of course, Rad. Of course, man. Sorry, bro was wearing a wig. What did you say? I think one of your messages never went through because I don't see it. Yeah, so I don't have the context. You people out there should help upcoming African traders, man. You got access to capital, man. I mean, you can still do it, though. You can still do it. What do you think will gold do today? And then the news come out. I'm not sure what gold will do today. We'll see. Yeah, look at what Brett said. He's from Africa himself, and so is Seal. Yeah, listen to what Grant said. Yeah, like offer a service or something. Make some sales. Hustle, like. What are you going to give me in return then? What skill have you built that you can give of value to me that I can offer you money for? And if there's nothing, well, dude, that's where you start right now. Build a skill. I'm absolutely good trader, but capital, bro. How do I know you're a good trader? How do I know I'm not going to give you money and you're going to blow it immediately? I don't know that. We have money to wipe our ass with. Bro, no one is going to believe you're a good trader if you haven't made money trading. That's very true. Yeah, sell me this pen. Demo trading doesn't really prove anything. Yeah, dude. This is the perfect example, Grant. That's hilarious that you said that. Go to Grant's social media, scroll down a bit, and you'll see a video where bro cut a block of grass out of his backyard and traded it to a Porsche. Don't talk to me about I can't do it. Yeah, don't talk to me about I can't do it. Take some notes from Grant. Yeah, take some notes from Grant. Watch his social media, man. Grant, aren't you? It's funny enough. Aren't you making content now on how to make money online? Shit, if we talking about demo, I'm 50K up, but not past 1 yet. Legit. You can use AI in this day and age, literally. Do OnlyFans or something. No, I'm just playing. That sucks. Grant has a series block of grass to private island. Yeah, legit. It's only influencer who are privileged by course money out there. Who said it has to be course money? Who said that online money has to be course money? No one said that. Just got that hourly closer, week 15 closer. Not looking good at all, to be honest. Yeah, Seal, you're a G, man. You're a G. Well, guys, you know, we're 2 hours into London. We've had a decent push down. I'm not sure if I'm interested in taking a trade until New York, to be honest. At this point, I might just call it for London and come back for New York. I think that's what I'll do. Stay live till end of New York? That's fucking crazy. There's no way I'm doing that. $24-hour stream would be lit though, hey. Stay live till Asia? Yeah, I'll do a sleep stream. You guys can send donations while I sleep. Yeah, I hope all you guys end up in the New York stream later. Don't forget, Bull Knocks Code on stream, private Discord for free. Subscribe button, free. Like button, free. Catch you guys later. Love you guys. Going to the moon. You know what I'm saying?